Hi, it's Beth with a little bit of Beth. And today I want to talk a little bit more about this flawed first fact idea that you've probably heard me talk about a few times recently. Here's an example. I was working with somebody who had created a story that because they were the person with the longest tenure on their team, they had a great deal of responsibility for communicating on behalf of the team, to speaking up to authority and leadership, and to listening to all of the frustrations, challenges, and all of those types of things that people who were newer on the team were bringing forward to them. It was actually becoming burdensome and pretty draining for this person. Yet, as they were telling me about it, as we were working on this whole scenario in terms of how do they approach the rest of the team, how do they set boundaries with this, I kept hearing over and over again the same message. Because I've been here longest, because I'm the senior member of the team. And I had to stop and I had to say, is that true? Is that absolutely true that because you are the senior member on the team, because you've been here the longest, it is your job to carry all of the water for the team, all the responsibility, to try and work to help everybody else be happy as part of the team, to help them be satisfied, to allow them to come in and dump all of their stuff onto you and leave it there, and then go off and go back to their jobs. And you're completely sitting there holding on to all this stuff. So is that absolutely 100% true? But you can see how when we talk about what happens when the first fact that we're operating off of is flawed, what happens to us, and how the whole trajectory of the way we continue to proceed, how we make decisions, how we set boundaries, how we let people overstep those boundaries, and how we enable people instead of empower them. It was such a burden lifted when we got through the coaching and we finally got to this place of, wait a minute, what's the third door here? What's the other opportunity? Because in his mind, it was either I do all of this as the oldest member of the team, not oldest but longest term member of the team. Either I do all this or I do nothing. Here we go. So, are those the only two options? Are our options A or B, all or nothing, yes or no? Or is there some place in the middle that's actually a third option or a fourth option? Or maybe there's like 10 options in between this side and this side. As you think about the things that cause you burden, the things that cause you resistance, that possibly hold you back from being as effective as you could at work, even distract you from doing the things that you need to do, that keep you from setting boundaries, managing your time effectively, exhaust you and drain you. I'm going to ask you to take it back, dial it back, and go back to the first fact. Is the first fact that you are then building every decision off of, is that first fact actually true? Until next time, this is Beth with a little bit of Beth.